Welcome back, my name is Logan, and today we hit the jackpot with water accessories from Ryobi, but today specifically we are looking at the 5-in-1 pressure washer nozzle. Stay tuned. Alright guys, again, welcome back. This is the pressure washer 5-in-1 Ryobi nozzle. It has the 0 degree, 25 degree, 40 degree long range soap, which is more of a jet soap, and then the short range soap, which is more of just kind of your foamer. It fits most brands, so not just the Ryobi brand, and goes 33 up to 3,300 PSI is the max PSI. It fits the 1/4 inch quick connect, and that's pretty much it. Now this is the one that we got with our gas powered, the Honda powered Ryobi pressure washer. If you haven't seen that video, go check that out. But our new electric one does not have the 5-in-1 connector, and we figured we'd try this newer version out and see how we like it. So let's go ahead and just open this up here in this child-proof or adult-proof, in my case, connector there. So operator's manual here. More of just the guide, just quick connect. It's got all these adjustable nozzles. Now this one does look a little bit different than the previous model. So this is all casted now with the individual jets inside, which looks really cool. So I like that. I like the feel. It definitely feels more robust. They've obviously improved it. Always good to be improving your products. Again, with any of these pressure washers, any water, and if you're in a high humidity or where, like I live close to the beach, there's a lot of salt and things in the air, so you want to make sure these drain well, dry them, hang them so that they get all the water out. Otherwise you'll end up with rust and have to kind of get that out. And there's different things you can do for that, and you can check online to see what solutions. But recommend just make sure these dry out and get the water out as much as possible. Don't leave them connected to your pressure washer if you're in one of these high-risk areas. But anyway, back to this. It is really cool. I like it. We're gonna go ahead and try this out. We're gonna wash the car, so we'll be able to use the soap and some of the other settings on the car. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and wash the car. All right, so we are back here with the Ryobi brushless electric pressure washer. We've got the ZEP all-purpose soap, which probably isn't the best for a car, but it's what we got, so we're gonna go ahead and use it on that. We have the 5-in-1 nozzle that we're going to try out, since this 2,300 PSI electric washer did not come with the 5-in-1, so we'll use that. We also have, what I'm super excited for, is the undercarriage and water broom. So we'll try out both, show how both of these work. Try it out. So first up, let's go ahead and we'll put soap in this bad boy. And it is kind of angled, so you can't really fill it up without tilting this, which don't love that design. We got to get this out of the way, and then we're going to go ahead and just fill this up. Now what's really cool is this dilutes 20-to-1. So you actually don't need to add water to the soap dispenser. I've found that it gets really soapy, so I usually like to add water, but you don't have to, which is really nice, because the ZEP wants you to dilute 20-to-1, and this washer automatically does that. So just filling that up. 3, 2, and 1, and almost, I mean, I think it can take the entire thing. Obviously, you want to close that before it spills out. Okay, we'll go ahead and turn on the water and start testing this out. All right, so first up, we'll go ahead and throw on the 5-in-1, and the reason I like this 5-in-1 nozzle is you've got the 0 degree, the 25 degree, the 40 degree, the soap jet, and the soap fan. And specifically for washing a car, it's nice to be able to throw on the soap and then switch back and forth really quick without having to reach for your different nozzles. But they're easy, they're here, and we'll try them out as well. So first off, we're just going to get the car wet with our nice 40 degree, so we're not ruining the paint or anything like that, we'll go ahead and just turn on the pressure washer. Now that we got some of the soap or some of the big stuff off, not too much, just got it nice and wet, we'll go ahead and flip over to the soap fan, which is going to give us the nice soapy, sudsy. After a minute here, give it a second, we can start to see the soap build up, bubbles. Just going to suds this thing real nice. Bubbles flying everywhere. All right, and again, one thing we'll do real quick, we've used this nozzle. We're gonna go ahead and switch out for the soap nozzle that it comes with, which is this blue, it's basically just a hose, and you can kind of see the difference. So, sorry about the audio here. Unfortunately, after a day of working with the water, apparently the audio wasn't working well, but as you can see, it's a lot more watery. It's not very soapy. Not really a fan of that. Go back to the soap fan. Didn't really like that, so I went back to the soap fan, and you can see that there's way more bubbles, and it's just way more sudsy. For whatever reason, the other one doesn't have enough pressure. Obviously, it's the low pressure, which allows the soap to come through, but it seems that the blue included one is just not enough pressure, and it's just way too watery without creating enough suds. Oops. Again, don't hit your car. All right, so like I said before, we've already used this before, so I already kind of knew what to expect. I really like the new solid cast that they've done. More of it's casted, and there's only these little nozzles, and then just the cutouts. So I think it's a lot better. There's less plastic parts. The back's plastic, but the entire top is metal. So really cool. Again, way better than the pieces that come with it. I really like the ability to just quickly switch like this instead of have to reach over and grab the different nozzles and try and pop them off and on, even though they are quick connects. I personally really like this. So if this is something that you would like to have them on, this is something we'd probably recommend. If not, and you prefer your own attachments, that's cool too. But again, this is probably what I'll keep on it at all times, other than just while I'm storing it, just to pull it off and let it dry. Otherwise, really, again, this is a cool design, and really enjoy being able to switch between the soap and the rinse and the water really quickly. So, hey guys, so a little bonus footage here. The day I was editing this video, I actually spent the morning washing off my back deck area, and there was a lot of sand and gravel because of the construction they're doing, and it just built up, and actually by the end of it I couldn't turn the nozzle anymore. It was stuck on 40 degrees, so I ended up taking it apart and getting the sand out, and there's still some cleaning to be done. But for anybody that has to do this or that has this get stuck and needs to clean it out, it's really, really simple. There are two pieces here that initially I was worried I didn't see where they came out of, so I was worried I didn't know where they went, but it's pretty simple, pretty easy design. This little ball bearing is what allows it, that's what gives you that feel when it locks into place. And so what you do is this spring goes on the bottom, goes down here on the bottom, and that little ball bearing goes right there with that. So that's what gives you that nice locked in feeling. And then from there, it's pretty simple. Obviously, this just goes back on, screw goes back through the middle, and this is your nut for the other side. Probably want to use some Loctite. It looks like there was some blue Loctite on there as previously, but pretty simple construction, pretty easy to put that together. Just thought I'd show you guys while I had it taken apart what it looks like, and how easy it is to get in and clean, which is nice to know. Just be careful, again, if you're gonna do this, that spring right there, if you just shake that out, get the grit and grime off of that. Don't lose these two pieces, because again, that's what keeps it in place. Kind of gives you that good locked in feeling when you select which nozzle you're using. So pretty cool. I'll show you putting it all together, and thanks for watching. So while I'm putting it together here, just wanted to point out, obviously this is a potential negative. If one of your nozzles goes down, technically you lose all 5, which is unfortunate. Obviously, again, this is pretty easy to clean, so pretty easy fix. But another reason, or another thing that I've noticed or didn't like about the 5-in-1 is if you're trying to get into a very small or tight space. Specifically, we like to clean our dirt bikes often, and with a 5-in-1 nozzle, it can be tough to get into some of the hard to reach places. Again, normally that's not a big issue, and for myself, I prefer this 5-in-1 nozzle, but again, that may be something to consider when you're looking at this over the standard nozzles. There it is.
If you like the tool, if you like the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment below, let us know what you guys think, what you want to see next. If you haven't seen our other pressure washer attachment videos, there's more coming soon, and there's probably already several online. So go check those out, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.
That is pretty big, actually. Like, I'm impressed how big that is. This is a monstrous container. That is just huge. Obviously, making room for the 9 amp hour